Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Lone Wolf. Yatehe. I'm here to go to testing gold and silver, separating our gold and silver jewelry, and then we're going to test it today. And before we get into all that, I would like to explain something I'm seeing on the internet. Everybody's complaining on YouTube and on the internet that the dealers right now are not buying 90% silver. What 90% silver is, a lot of people invest in silver and they buy silver coin. It's called 90%. It's 1964 and before, and it's 90% silver coin. Well, right now the coin dealers are not buying it. And if they are, they're buying it way back of silver spot. And it's upsetting a lot of collectors that have collected the 90% silver coin. And now with silver being at an all-time high of 50-something dollars, last I looked it was 51, but everybody's wanting to cash in to sell their 90% silver coin. But the refiners won't buy it, so the dealers won't buy it. And I want to explain real quick why the refiners are not buying it. Okay, the refiners, they refine gold, silver, platinum. They refine all metals, okay? Basic, they refine it all. So right now, they're so busy refining gold, they're not getting to the silver. And you're going to say, well, why are... They can make just as much money refining gold or refining silver. Refining is refining. No, it's not. Let me explain why. Right here, and we're going to get into all these numbers, and excuse my chicken scratch and everything and my recycled paper, but Lone Wolf does believe in recycling. So here we are right here. 10 karat gold is 41.7% gold, okay? It's 52% silver. Now, 14 karat gold is 58.3% gold. It's 30% silver. Okay, now when a dealer sells, when you sell your gold to a dealer, and then the dealer sells it to a refiner, it's mostly 10 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat. Okay, and even 18 karat has 15% silver. This is the key number, silver, okay? Because when a dealer buys your gold from you, he is not buying the silver and the copper. I'm telling you right now, don't go there and expect a dealer, hey, I have 14 karat gold, I want 58.3% gold, and I want my 30% silver. Good luck, okay? Good luck. He's not gonna. Nobody does. I never have. No refiner does, and I'm gonna explain why. Because when you go there, the dealer's only gonna buy the gold. And when we sell it to the refiner, we're only selling the refiner the gold. This silver and the copper, this is the refiner's bonus, okay? This is his money. This is what he calculates in his profit, his cost. It's part of him. That's his. So now, if you're a refiner, are you going to be refining 90% silver? If you refine 90% silver as a refiner, you're only getting copper and nickel as your bonus, okay? The refiners, they don't want copper and nickel as their bonus, not when they can get silver and copper, okay, with silver being at $51 an ounce, and they're getting this much silver, 52% and 30%. That's why. That's why they're not buying your 90%. They're so busy right now refining gold, and they're making all this extra money. They're making free silver, okay? So they don't want to buy your silver when they're getting free silver. Come on, common sense. Now, they will start buying your 90%. Don't freak out, you guys. Oh my God, you dealers sold it to us. You told us it was a good investment. Now you're mad at us, okay? They will buy it. It just might take 6 weeks. Let this gold stay where it's at for 6 weeks, 2 months. Trust me, the refiners are going to run out of gold. They're going to still want to make money. They're going to go to the silver, 90%. So I wanted to start this video off, explain what's going on with the 90% market. Thanks. Okay, before we get into testing the gold, I want to touch bases again. Remember, do not deal in Pennyweight. I touched it in the first video. I want to touch it again. We don't deal in Pennyweights. Anytime you deal, it's right here. You deal, you're going to deal in grams. So if you're going to call around, you ask somebody how much you paying me. Always ask what they're paying in grams. If they tell you what they're paying in pennyweight, don't do pennyweight, okay? Again, Lone Wolf's pack, we don't use pennyweight. We only deal in grams. Just want to bring that up. We're going to talk really more detail about this in another video. Thanks. All right, now we're back and we're going to get to sorting our gold and silver, see what we have. I just emptied out the box right there. I dumped it here. First thing we do is we're going to grab a magnet because gold and silver is not magnetic. So if it picks it up with the magnet, we kick it off to the side. We know it's not gold or silver. So here we go. We're going to do this right here. We got a piece there. It's not gold or silver. Flip. Oh, another piece. Not gold or silver. Costume jewelry. Okay, now costume jewelry could still be worth something. You got to look at it. If you see some sort of name or something, look it up on eBay. Okay, that's the best way. See what somebody's selling it for, because there are some costume jewelry worth money. So, but that's not my forte. Okay, we got another one. Another one. We're going to keep looking. We got some more, but basically that's what we're going to do is we're going to go through it with the magnet. Oh, there's another one. And anything it picks up, we know is not gold or silver. Oh, I just picked up this right here. Now this, it has a metal spring inside the clasp. So that's okay. That's normal, okay? But it's not picking up nowhere else. It's picking up the metal spring. So we'll check that closer. And we're going to go through here, see if there's anything else. Nothing. So let's go ahead and we're going to get closer and look at it now with the 10 power loop, which when you ordered the kit, which I hope you ordered that kit, look out right here. We're going to post another online. You can take a look at that kit. And with that kit, you should have got your 10 power loop right here. We're going to use that next to look at our jewelry. So we'll go ahead and get your loop ready and check it out. I got mine ready. All right, now I'm back here, and let's go ahead, since we know this is our costume jewelry, non-silver or gold. We're going to put that away. We don't need our magnet anymore, so I can put that away. And now what I'm going to do is just sort the metal, white and yellow. That's how I do it. You know, everybody's got their own way of doing it. I'll go white, yellow, beads, and then I'm going to go from there. So real quick, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to put the white and yellow, and then other things I'll just sort right here. So we know. Put the earrings there. Got the little bit of gold here. That's about it. So here's white too. So that's kind of sorted there. And now I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to have to use our 10 power loop next, because we're going to check and see if it says 925, which means silver, or if it says 14 karat, 18 karat, or it has different numbers. You got to look at the numbers now. And 925 is sterling silver, but sometimes it has European. They use gold. European will use numbers too. But we'll look at it, go through and look, see if we have any numbers, what basic. But if it has any numbers, European numbers, and I'll be posting that in the next video also to show you what the European gold standard. They don't use 18K or 14K in Europe. They use numbers like 925, 775, 750, I mean. They use numbers like that, which 750, I believe, is 18 karat. But we'll get all those numbers out, and I'll show in the next video. All right, now I'm going to get a hold of my jeweler's loop, because we're going to look for different marks. So with this, watch how I use the loop. How I do it, I'll show you. I take my glasses. I can't do it with my glasses on. Some people can. I take the loop, I hold it to my eye, I bring the piece up to my eye. Right here, I can read 925, China. So this is sterling silver, and it was made in China. So I already know that's sterling silver. I'm going to take the next piece. Anything I can find is going to help. I'm going to look at this piece. 925 China. Again, this is China 925. I'm going to assume the chain is also, but how we look with the chain, you find the clasp, and there's always a mark around the clasp, usually. Right there it is. I find it. 925. So wait a minute. Yep, 925. Thought I seen a 10 karat for a second, but yeah, 925. So the sterling silver. All this is sterling silver. So basically, that's what we're going to do. Is you're going to go through each one. If it has a mark, we know right away. 925. Again, we got sterling silver. That makes it easy. And then we get to like this ring. I think you've seen this on the first video. This ring here, I wanted to bring it out again. It's stamped 18 karat again, but we'll push it aside. We already know that's not real gold, but I'm going to do it in my testing to show you. And here again, we'll go on and we just go through and you look for it. And if you can see a marking, great. If you can't, you have to just look for what the metal looks like. This one here is not marked, but I can tell by looking at it. Personally, I can tell you this is a sterling silver overlay. So is it even anything? We don't know. This could be sterling silver. It's overlay. I don't even know if these stones are real, but when we get in this checking the stones on our next video, we're going to find out more, because I want to check out and make sure the stones aren't real. So, but that's basically what we do, is we look at everything, we sort it now. If it's sterling, if it's stamped 14 karat, let me get some yellow, see what I can find here on a marking. This one here is stamped 10 karat, so it's 10 karat gold probably. This piece here, let's see if it has a marking on it. That always helps if it has a marking. If it doesn't, well, that's when we're going to go to our acid. But basically, this one does not have a marking. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll sort it through, and then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you now how we use the acid, because something like this, it feels like gold, it looks like gold, but it's not marked. So let's find out if something like that's real gold. All right. Hey, you guys, thanks for tuning in on my testing a little bit on gold. Remember, if you want to go more detail, there's other channels. They're going to go really more detail on testing the gold, show you a little bit more. I just covered it real quick, okay? I'll cover more because I got to keep moving on. We want to get into looking at gemstones and also how we weigh it. But again, like and share so I can keep bringing these videos to you free of charge. I'm not getting no commission from nobody. I'm just here to help you. I'm just trying to build my pack. So you guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and please hang out again.